Have you ever felt that someone was watching you without making a sound? Not in a frightening way, not in a dangerous way, but in a quiet, almost thoughtful way, as if they were trying to understand you. This morning, something like that happened in the bookstore. Hello, I'm Emma. And from today, you will learn English with me, not by memorizing rules, not by forcing words, but by listening, by repeating, and by understanding, slowly, calmly, and naturally. First, let me tell you what happened today. The morning began unusually still. Even the air felt paused. Outside, the sky could not decide what it wanted to be. A little grey, a little pale, as if it was waiting for something to happen. Inside the bookstore, everything was in its place, and yet something felt different. Around 11, the door moved. Not opened, not closed, just moved, slightly, almost as if someone touched it and then changed their mind. I did not look up immediately. Sometimes, if you look too quickly, people disappear. A few seconds passed. Then, a step. Very light. Careful. Measured. Someone had entered. He did not walk in like most people do. He entered as if the room already knew him, as if he was unsure whether he belonged there. Now, here is something interesting. People believe they come to bookstores to choose books, but that is rarely true. Most people come to be understood. They just don't say it. He walked past the first shelf, then the second, then the third, without touching anything, which usually means he was not looking for a book. He was looking for a feeling. I waited, just long enough. Then I walked towards him, slowly, not to interrupt, but to arrive. And I said, "If you're looking for something, you can take your time." He nodded, a small nod, the kind people give when they are not ready to speak yet. Then, after a moment, he said, "I don't really read much." Ah, that sentence. It sounds simple, but it carries something else. It often means, I don't know where to begin. So I didn't correct him. I didn't suggest anything immediately. I simply said, "That's all right." And then, we can start small. Now listen carefully. This is important, not only for books, but for your English as well. You don't need big words. You don't need perfect grammar. You need something that feels possible, something that feels easy. Because when something feels easy, you stay with it. You don't run away from it. And that is how learning begins. When I handed it to him, he didn't react quickly. He simply looked, and then paused. That pause is where the real decision happens. After a few seconds, he said, "This feels easy." Exactly. That word matters. Easy. Not simple, not boring. Easy. And this is what I want for you. When you learn English with me, it should feel like this. Not heavy, not confusing, but something you can stay with, because fluency does not come from force, it comes from familiarity, from seeing something again and again until it feels natural. He stood there for a while, reading, slowly, not perfectly, but honestly. Before leaving, he said something very quietly. "I think I can read this." And that sentence is where everything begins. Not "I am fluent," not "I am perfect," just "I think I can." And maybe that is where you are right now. And that is enough. So stay with me. Listen carefully. Repeat softly. And allow the language to become familiar. Because one day, without effort, you will notice something. You are no longer translating. You are no longer searching. You are simply speaking. That is how we learn here. Quietly, naturally, one moment at a time. Before we finish, let's take a few expressions from today. These are simple, but you can use them in your daily life. Now repeat after me. This feels easy. We use this when something is comfortable, not difficult or stressful. Example: this lesson feels easy. Next one: we can start small. This means begin in a simple way, without pressure. Example: don't worry about everything. We can start small. Another: take your time. This means there is no hurry. Example: take your time. You don't need to rush. Next one: I'm not sure. A polite way to say you don't know. Example: I'm not sure what to say. Going on to the next one: that's all right. We say this to comfort someone, to make them feel okay. Example: that's all right. You can try again. It feels right. We use this when something feels correct, even without thinking too much. Example: this choice feels right. And finally, I think I can. This shows a small but important confidence. Example: I think I can do this. Now, just listen to these again and try to use one of them today. Slowly, they will become natural, and that is how fluency begins. See you in the next lesson.